Well, I guess you know who the sponsor is now. So honestly, yeah, I couldn't think of a sponsor that makes more sense for us, because now we're just gonna be fueled by big gulps.
Listen, I frequent the Slurpee shop.
Winnipeg is the Slurpee capital of the world. I would just like to remind everyone that.
I'm glad you're already talking about geography. So I went through the comments of the last quiz as promised, and I grabbed a topic. The topic today comes from our friend, Dustin Helton. What you wanted was the geography of the NHL, because there's so much you could do with this. And Dustin, I agree with you.
Did you just say Dusty Helmet?
All right, well, if that's the case, I just want to remind everyone that the champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! Oh yeah! Don't you forget it. I'm not taking this thing off until I lose a quiz.
So this will be the final time you'll see Jesse in that hat.
This is not a subject in school that I enjoyed.
That's a great topic. Love it.
There's countries and cities and hockey and arenas and stuff.
Okay, so Luca's proved that he knows what the word geography means.
I am gonna lose this without a doubt.
When I was in grade 7, my geography teacher said, okay, so it's time, students, that we're going to learn about the future. You know, to learn about new technology that's coming, we're going to be watching an episode of The Jetsons.
A show from the past.
Yes.
Meet George Jetson. It's so
Yeah, so we're gonna learn about prehistoric times, so we're gonna watch the Flintstones.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Because everyone knows that back in the olden times, people drove their car with their feet.
We were all confused.
If you know your geography, you're gonna do well at this. This is yours to lose.
No.
I'll know about the 6 Canadian teams maybe, because I colored those maps in quite a bit.
Straight up, guy just said 6 Canadian teams. That's also wrong.
Oh my god.
Sam is good at geography.
Don't say that.
Sam is very well read.
I hate this.
So this one's gonna work a bit differently. We still got our 10 questions. We still got that bonus round in the middle where you earn an extra strike, and it's still a one-strike system. You get one thing wrong, you're out of here. But 5 of the questions, well, they'll just be standard questions. The other 5 are gonna be Geoguessr.
Whoa.
I've watched the Geoguessr on YouTube, so I think I might have some inside tracks on people.
So I've taken screenshots from Google Images of the outside of NHL arenas, and you're gonna have to tell me what the city is and what the arena is.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible.
Whichever face I point to will be the one that I have to say like my let's go voice in. Disgusted. Ugh, Z, let's go. Sick. Just hope I don't get excited next time. All right, let's go.
And let's start this quiz off. For question 1, you're gonna need the laptop. It's a Geoguessr.
Geoguessr.
I'm looking at what looks to be a hotel, maybe a theater.
I see a bus, which you have brilliantly, those of you who've played Geoguessr, blocked the license plate, so you can't see what it is.
That's actually just Google.
I don't know what this is.
It keeps saying Penn Station.
The only clue on this screen is 4 Penn.
So it's just a big building. It says 4 Penn on it, which I'm assuming it's 4 Pennsylvania Avenue, I'm gonna assume.
Couple tall buildings there. Probably a city, not like a town or a village.
You know it's not Winnipeg.
Yeah. I see a couple of clues here. I had to hold the computer close. There's a Patrick Ewing like poster and a Billy Joel poster.
I see Billy Joel on this, New York guy. I see Patrick Ewing on this,
Patrick Ewing played for Philadelphia.
What?
New York guy.
It's gotta be New York.
I don't know, is it MSG?
Madison Square Garden.
I think this is New York and it's Madison Square Garden.
It's the Wells Fargo Center?
So Luca, you've heard one question, and it'll be the only question.
No way!
It's Madison Square Garden in New York.
Woo!
Oh my goodness, thank goodness.
Not only did you get that wrong, Patrick Ewing, he didn't play for the Sixers.
He didn't?
He played for the Knicks.
Go New York, go New York, go!
Okay, wait. Guy looked down the lens, went,
Patrick? What's up?
oh yeah, Sixers legend.
Okay, wait, hear me out. 4 Penn, like Penn as in Pennsylvania, you know? Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
For those who don't know, Madison Square Garden, which is what you're looking at, is built on top of Penn Station.
New York sucks.
Oops.
Question number 2. This one is just a question. What is the largest city by population in the US that does not have an NHL team? I never said it never has, but currently it does not.
Okay, don't say that. That worries me now.
That's precisely why I said it. It's crazy because it's like his to lose.
Enough.
I think I know this. It's got to be Houston.
Houston?
Is it Houston?
Houston.
We got a problem, and it's that you're still in the quiz.
Well, it's so humongous big.
Whenever the yearly discussion of where should get a new NHL franchise comes up, I usually end up just looking what are the biggest cities?
Get a team in Houston. Let's continue growing the game in Texas.
All the biggest cities should have an NHL team.
Arizona, it's time to kick rocks. You get a little nervous about losing your team? That someone else is going to
We're moving
take
on.
your
I don't
team
need this grudge
away
talk.
from you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, break it
yeah.
up.
You like that Arizona? And in Winnipeg,
Break it
we're
up.
thriving. We're
We're
thriving.
moving on to question number 3, and you're going to need the computer again. It's another Geoguessr one, so get the folder open.
Okay, well, this large object on the right side does look like something from the episode of The Jetsons that I watched in grade 7.
Well, there's a place called Eddie V's Prime Seafood. Maybe it's a place that has delicious seafood.
What is this, a Yelp review?
Wait a second. If you zoom in on this thing on the right here, that looks like it's part of a musical note.
It looks like some kind of giant structure.
Now, if this were a quiz where you just had to be like, okay, so what I'm looking at is, it's a building. You just had to identify objects.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. At first, I thought this had Vegas vibes because it just seems like it's in a desert or something or some really hot destination. But then I zoomed in a little and I saw that there's something blurred out.
There's a little shape on the right side of this photo, down low, that looks like a guitar pick.
It's in the shape of a pick.
And if that's the case, it's got to be Music City. It's got to be Nashville.
I'm gonna guess Nashville.
Nashville, and the arena is called Bridgestone Arena.
I want to say Philly just because I've never been. It seems like a Philly sort of vibe.
I can definitely verify that you've never been there because that is so off.
Raise up the banner for Sam got question 3 right.
Instead of chugging from a big gulp glass next time, can I just chug my drink out of a massive catfish?
The man with all the pressure on his shoulders. He's moving on to question number 4. And what's question number 4? It's my favorite question. Is that true or false?
It's nobody's favorite.
True or false? Located at a distance of 30 miles from each other, no two teams are located closer to each other than the Ducks and the Kings. True or false?
In my mind, California's a big boy.
Did they have to get that exemption from the league for this one? Because there's the certain population densities that you're not allowed to be closer to, right?
Are Anaheim and LA the same thing basically? Because the Anaheim Angels are also the Los Angeles Angels.
How dare you point at me? You were pointing first.
I mean, I'm going to have to assume that Shohei Ohtani thought that because otherwise, why are you signing for the Angels?
Why did you go there?
What a waste of talent.
Ugh, I hate that franchise. Anyways.
Make the playoffs.
So I feel like this is a trick question, and I feel like it's false because I feel like the Prudential Center and MSG are pretty close.
Based purely on the criteria that California is a big boy, I'm gonna guess false.
Science.
That answer is false. And I believe the correct answer is Islanders and the Rangers.
You got it right by saying false, and you're lucky you didn't have to provide me with the other teams.
Let's go, baby! Is it the Prudential and MSG?
You are 100% correct. The Prudential Center and Madison Square Garden are the two locations that are closest to each other.
I got this right and my logic was entirely wrong.
And you're correct in saying that. Your logic, childish at best. But it is true that the Kings and Ducks are only 30 miles from each other, so it's a lot closer than perhaps you'd think.
Hey! So big boy, you know? California's a big boy.
I'm kind of feeling like handsome Squidward right now.
All right, well, handsome Squidward, let's see how you do in question 5, and you're gonna need the computer because it's another Geoguessr. Question number 5.
I'm opening it up.
Man, this is so tough. You really gave us a lot in this one.
Hey man, I gave you a skyline.
I think this is St. Louis. The reason why I say that is because it looks just like it when I went with Luca and Jesse to go to the All-Star game there 2 years ago.
Is that what city bikes look like in other cities?
It looks brutal. And there's only 5? Normally there's 15 at one of those things. The population in this city is low.
Some people are rough on city bikes.
Oh, brutal.
Next to this bike where it says healthy ride, it looks like it's a map of a place and it looks like there's a bunch of rivers in it.
I've seen aerial shots of Pittsburgh skyline before.
The thing that I think of with Three Rivers is Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna guess Pittsburgh.
I'm just gonna go with Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Final answer.
Shot in the dark here.
Shot in the dark, and you're to blame. You're going on to the bonus.
Let's go! That's massive!
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy Geoguessrs. I told you.
Yo!
All right, well, we're moving on to the bonus round. Bonus round. Boo, 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 boo. The bonus round. This is where we get to actually formally introduce our brand new sponsor. Yes, the whole quiz, and especially the bonus round, it's brought to you by 7-Eleven.
We couldn't have been more pumped when this happened. We're all a little obsessed with 7-Eleven.
Big gulps, Slurpees, taquitos.
I get bottomless coffee. That's actually written into this whole agreement.
No, it isn't.
I tried.
7-Eleven is sponsoring quizzes, BarDown loadables, franchise modes, digital sports center, and we could not be happier to have them on.
Also, couldn't be more fitting because I don't know how many 7-Elevens I've visited late at night when I'm editing these videos.
Very key for the energy drinks.
Okay, so on top of that, the bonus round question is now coming from you guys. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to take one of the comments from the last quiz video, and it's going to be our bonus round question this time. On top of that, I also said that I'd read some of the chirps. This is Sam on Sam violence. Sam getting out before the bonus round. Nature is finally healing. Does that mean nature's not healing? Because he's here.
I
And
like
he's-
that comment, by the way.
And he's the favorite in this quiz.
Stop saying this.
Darn right, Sam.
Abby N says, quote, I am score. Definitely needs to be the new motto for the NHL. I agree with you. But now, the bonus question, again, from the comment section. So I've slightly modified this one. Don't worry, though. Fireflame626, we're still using your question. But a little slight modification just because it's a little more correct now. I swear that wasn't a dig. Bonus question. More than 10 goalies have scored at least one goal in NHL history. Name 5 of them.
5. Okay, Marty B,
Marty Brodeur,
Martin Brodeur,
Ronnie Textall,
Ron Hextall,
Ron Hextall,
Pecorine,
Pekka Rinne,
Patrick Waugh. Did he score one?
We don't encourage guessing. You're done.
Chris Osgood.
Chris Osgood, with the white cage,
I feel like there's someone weird. Like, hasn't Mike Smith done it? Mike Smith?
Mike Smith.
That is correct.
Yeah! Okay.
Let's go, baby! That's what I'm talking about!
Okay, well, you're moving on without a bonus.
I got 2 out of 10. That's pretty good, right?
Not really.
Where is the geography in that question?
That's how it is. So if you want your bonus question read next time, a little bit of a shout out, go ahead, comment below, as well as your chirps. Also, hey, you like the quiz? You're still here, so I assume you do. Why don't you go ahead and like the video while you're at it too? Helps us make more of these.
Like the video.
Question 6, and that is the trap card.
I hate the trap card!
So we know which 2 teams are the closest to each other, but which 2 NHL teams have the furthest distance between them, and how far are they from each other? That's right, so you need to give me the teams, and you also have to tell me a distance that's within 250 miles, or 400 clicks for us Canadians.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is that?
That is an insane request.
This is the most nonsense question I have ever heard in my life.
Sorry, it sounds like you're just bad at NHL geography, which you picked the wrong day to sit on the couch if that's true.
Okay, so my thoughts are I'm looking at the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right.
I'm gonna go with Vancouver.
Vancouver plus
Vancouver and the Florida Panthers.
the bottom one would have to be Florida Panthers.
Florida? Like Florida's pretty east and pretty south?
Now I need a distance.
Should I go for Quebec? Because Quebec's so big and like Montreal.
That's a big boy.
Quebec, that's your big boy. That's for sure.
Grand garçon.
Yeah, nice. That was really good. I'm gonna stick with Vancouver and Florida.
Okay, now give me a distance if you believe that.
4,054 kilometers, because I'm Canadian.
Clicks.
Clicks.
One sec. Let me think this out. You know, in
What
little
are you
increments.
doing? What is that? Remember in Atlas and the little legend they show you, oh, like, this is what the distance is, and you can like use your finger, and then you do that for whatever piece of homework you had, and you were off by like 1,000 kilometers or more. That's what's about to happen here.
4,000 kilometers?
I'm gonna guess 14,000 kilometers.
Jesus.
Is that too far?
Yeah. I get no joy from this because I really built you up as the favorite. I really built you up as the favorite.
Why? Why do you do this? I have a family.
Yeah, and you'll be seeing them soon. But not yet. Is there a horseshoe under that squid?
Let's go! Are you serious?
Somehow, you got that right. I'm showing my soft side here. You didn't get within 400, but you were so damn close that I'm sorry. Even that's a bit cruel. I'm just going to give it to you.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
All right, so you're 10,000 kilometers off.
10,000 kilometers. It's only 4,000 kilometers
From here to here?
Oh, that is brutal, my man. Question 7, it's Geoguessr.
Geoguessr.
I don't know what that is.
What the hell is this? Is that Wonderland?
What is this place?
Oh, ha. Thought you could get me, eh? Thought you could get me with this one? You think I don't see that key in the back?
Oh, there's a key.
Is this KeyBank Arena? Is that what the giant key on the top is?
It doesn't really look like Buffalo.
This doesn't look like Buffalo.
Why doesn't it look like Buffalo?
I don't want to say.
No, go ahead. Please tell us. Why does this not look like Buffalo?
This looks way too nice to be Buffalo. Buffalo's kind of a shit.
It looks too nice.
Okay, we
It looks like a
knew
lovely
you're-
place.
People chirp Winnipeg all the time. Like Buffalo, if I'm gonna chirp you, just wear it.
Northwest Folk Life Festival.
It also says Northwest Folk Life here. The hell is that? Is this a northwestern city?
Damn, see, this is where my geography actually kicks in because I don't know where the Northwest is. I know what the Midwest is.
I mean, if you know where the Midwest is, you should know where the Northwest is.
Northwest would be the Seattle, but that's obviously not what this one is, because Seattle has their own new one that doesn't look like this, I don't think. But maybe I'm wrong.
I'm just gonna go ahead and guess
I'm gonna guess
Washington, the Capitals.
Columbus?
You think Washington, D.C. is in the Northwest. Another famous Northwestern team, Columbus, the Washington Capitals, big Western Conference team.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this might be Seattle. Northwest Folklife Festival. I see on the front it looks like waves, which make me think of the Kraken as well. I think that this is Seattle.
Sam, see that hand you got up there? Open up a little more. Just open up a little wider.
No!
No. You're gonna need one more of those.
No!
That's a W.
That's a W!
That's a W. You're
Wow,
correct. It is. You got that right. So you got that wrong.
I was gonna guess Seattle. That was gonna be my second guess. They're both in the same state.
No, they're not. Washington State and Washington, D.C. are two entirely different things.
Are they both states?
I probably would have guessed Seattle if not for the fact that I saw the key bank.
So what you're staring at used to be KeyBank. It's now the Climate Pledge Arena. I mean, I kind of tricked you because if you go on Google Maps, this is the most current image of that area. That's the most up-to-date Google photo they have, and I think that's from like 2 years ago. Anyways, get the hell out of here.
I'm the Geo Wizard.
We move on to question number 8. Question 8. Which two U.S. states have 3 NHL teams?
Los Angeles, California, San Jose, California, Anaheim, California. California is 1.
California.
New York Islanders, Rangers, and Devils, number 2. No, that is not number 2, Sam.
This is a bit of a trick question.
New Jersey is a state.
New Jersey is a state.
So California is the one, and the other one is gonna be, still New York, but Buffalo, New York.
I gotta guess New York.
Sam, you are still in the quiz.
Yes!
Apparently, you were so busy making fun of Buffalo, and you really do hate them so much that you forgot that they also are part of New York State.
Sabres fans, I actually have so much respect for you. I just want to say, from the
real
bottom
quick,
of my heart.
From the bottom of my heart, here's a clip from 1 minute ago.
This looks way too nice to be Buffalo. Buffalo's kind of a Okay, but that's just the city.
We're moving on to question 9. Question number 9. What is the smallest city by population that does have an NHL team?
Winnipeg definitely comes to mind.
Part of me thinks that it is Winnipeg, because I feel like they've got a population of like
850,000 people in Winnipeg. roughly.
I actually don't know if that's the case.
Listen, there are some U.S. teams that have more surprisingly small populations than you'd realize.
Buffalo is definitely up there.
All of my answers are bad because there's a lot of really big markets and mid-markets that I'm just thinking about and I can't get them out of my head. Oh, is it? No, it can't be. It's not Minnesota, right?
I was thinking it was Raleigh, but like, I don't know a thing about Carolina.
All you gotta know about them is they like eating their mascot.
We eat ribs with this dude.
Yes, which is outrageous. I feel like just Carolina in general is way bigger than Manitoba.
I don't know. Minnesota?
I gotta go with my city.
I don't think it's Minnesota.
Give me Las Vegas, baby!
You know, if you got that wrong, which you didn't, you're correct.
Yes!
There probably would have been one less person in the population of Winnipeg.
I know! You steered me away!
Oh, did I?
Steered me away!
Sorry about that.
Hate you. I hate you. I hate you for what you've done to me. You've made a mockery of me in front of all of YouTube.
Yeah, you know what? You're the favorite. Everyone knows it. Entering this is yours to lose.
No, that has never been said before.
Best city in the NHL, smallest population, that is us!
Now, you didn't hear me right. You didn't hear me correctly. Smallest city. Smallest, not best.
Smallest, that's us! We are the small guys.
All right, well, thanks for yelling. And we're moving on to the final boss.
Final boss for 2 quizzes in a row?
Look to your left, look to your right, look down the center. It's time to fight.
This is
All right,
insane,
so-
by the way. I don't know if this has ever happened in my BarDown career that I've been to 2 straight finals, but here we are.
For this one, you're going to need the computer.
Yes, sir.
So for this final boss question, you better be a true hockey historian and an elite geoguessr. You know why? Because the picture you're currently looking at, that's what used to be the location of an NHL arena. So, looking at that picture, you need to tell me what was the arena and who played there.
Is this Rotunda area, like that says Coliseum Park, where the arena used to be, or is it where like that thing across the street is?
That is not for me to tell. That's for you to tell me, not the other way around.
A massive, massive shot in the dark here. The California Golden Seals, just because I'm guessing.
So the California Golden Seals, they used to play in what's now known as Oracle Arena, where the Golden State Warriors used to play. So no, that is completely incorrect. Totally wrong part of the country. What you're looking at is where the Chicago Blackhawks used to play. In Chicago Coliseum. That was replaced by a culture center, which is off there to the left. And there's also a park across from the site that commemorates the historic venue, and that's why it's called Coliseum Park.
I was so close to back-to-back dubs. Oh, that is so rattling.
But the thing is, Jesse, you did get back-to-back dubs. Because no one else made it this far.
No! Let's go! Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
I can't say you're good at geography, because you're not, but you're better than these punks.
You know what? I honestly could not have done it without Mrs. Ross. Without that Jetsons question or class, I would not have gotten the Nashville question right. You know, there's so many people to thank. Jane Jetson, George Jetson, the little dweeb kid. I cannot believe I just took home back-to-back belts.
You know what, Miss Ross, I'm going to go on record and say that he could have done much better had you not have been his teacher.